Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 out, space is empty. Inside, just missed. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Coors Field. And now the DH, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. And there's one away.
He's so easy to hit.
This is Willie Castro. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Next to hit, Nick Kurtz. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
I'm just so tired.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Mike Piazza stands in now, looks at that one inside. Chisholm makes his way towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Schwarber.
Mizorowski back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one is inside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. It's Aaron Judge now.
That's foul.
Judge waits. That's outside. And the count even 1-1.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Out to short, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. That one at triple digits.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 balls, 2
in the
strikes.
dirt, blocked. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slinging it to first in time. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. First pitch misses. Judge at second with 2 down. Inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Evan Carter. And the first offering is not close. That one hammered center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
The batter, the center
Digging
fielder,
in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Popped up, and that's foul. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one is back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Rolling. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Counts 1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Castro will hit next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. You can drive a ball like that. More often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
You got all them calls, bro. You buying stuff, and you got a method. What's up?
Today. Pitch misses. 1-1.
With Pedro on the mound,
What's the method,
this line
bro? I
is
need
facing a
that, bro.
fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
The 1-2. That one is upstairs.
2 strikes.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. Oh, that plumped him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Here's Trey Turner. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound.
And they put the tag on him for the out. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the ground to the left. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Popped up. Kurtz under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's Harper now. Grounded out his first time up. Right side. And foul ball. Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Hard hit right side. Turner with the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, singing in ballpark entertainment. You got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And 1-2.
Down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
So now 1-2.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one off the mark. 2-2. 1 out, bases empty. And there's the ball.
Full.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. And they add a run. It's 10-0.